to join the live, man. I mean, people can join it with me. Oh, yeah. I got people that can go live with me on here like that. We gotta get these numbers up. You know what I mean? I want it to the point of super chats. You want some super chats, right? We need super chats, right? We need super chats. Send it back in. Cash app, cash sign, FLEES. My mail came up at 107. Who want to treat us in here, man? I'm just saying, who want to treat us? Who want to treat us? Who can deny these kids? I sent me the link. I'm waiting on the fellas to join me. Who want the link? If you want the link, I sent the link out. I don't know what happened to the other line. My phone died somehow. That shit was on 60%, but it died. Hey, me, I sent y'all the link. Only thing you gotta do is hit that motherfucking link, and then you can join the live. 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 You sneaky, bro. You sneaky, bro. Bro, you sneaky, bro. I asked you to chill, bro. Why you don't want to chill? Bro, you sneaky, bro. I added, bro. You see, it got new features. We got new features on YouTube.
That's fire. This tough.
You can add through the phone and all that, man. I'm in here, man. Damn, do I got my vape? Damn, I left my vape. You left my vape? You left my vape? All right.
But
Man, you
it
know,
froze up. Where we at on the combo? We still on the same topic?
yeah, man, we all over, man. Like, I say the world is becoming a crazy place, man. The world is. I say we losing substances, people, and lack of understanding.
I agree. I think the biggest thing though, because we do know the what, I like to focus on the why. What do you think is the cause of that?
On a smaller scale, like on the surface, I would say influence and in the black community. You know what I'm gonna say. Y'all not gonna like it, but I'm gonna say the women.
Think it's the women. What do you think the women doing? What do you think it is that's causing that?
I say the women is the enemy, filled with feminism. But this feminism is crazy. I mean, like people throwing them words out like never before. Toxic masculinity, narcissistic, misogynistic. They just throwing these motherfuckers. If you look on every Instagram, Insta Snap is going to have nothing but male hate, and that comes from not understanding men because of the lack of being around men. I mean, they don't understand our nature, biological nature, let alone their own. Well,
I don't know though, because it could also be interpreted as that's caused by men not being around. Because a lot of niggas grow up with just their moms. So then you can't say the moms making niggas emasculated and shit like that. But it take a man to raise a man. So you take that out of the picture. You got women trying to do both. You got niggas picking up female tendencies and thinking that's how you get moved as a man and shit. Low key,
yeah,
the more I've been seeing shit, bro, I think it's all robots, man. I think it's AI running everything. Like all these terms is coming from AI, and then it just spread. Like I don't know what's real no more. Like I used to like I noticed this shit as a jit. Like yo, the women is turning into the men is turning into the niggas. But low key, this shit might be AI, yo. Like I don't know who's real anymore. Like Otherhood might be some of the only 4 people that's still people left on this bitch. Cause it's crazy out here. I was in New York, and you know how you be walking and shit. You can feel somebody just looking at you. Like you could just feel eyes on you and shit. So I'm trying to find it. I finally catch it. It's a dyke pissing in the middle of the street, like a fresh dyke, J's on and all that. And yo, and Shorty was just staring me down and shit. I was just like, what's going on? Like everybody, like that's not a person. No fresh dyke is pissing outside in the cold in New York. I don't think that was a human being, man. I don't think some of these people is human.
Control people's thoughts and actions through energy is actually happening now. I was like, what? And do you think that got something to do with that also to make it even more capable of happening?
Yeah, because I ain't gonna get too deep into it, but right before it came to America, Bill Gates went over there with military. He went exactly where it was at with military. And by the time, like that's kind of spooky to me. That man's the Microsoft, he's a programmer. He was talking about biological warfare being the new warfare that nobody's prepared for. Everybody's ready for physical warfare, but nobody is advanced enough to handle biological warfare. I think all that should play a part, and also mass production. I think the enemy really is mass production. Like
Yep.
the music, the food, everything is fucked up and organized in a way to throw off
Even
niggas' hormones and all type of
that,
shit.
all of that shit, bro. The food, bro. They got the farms with the egg, like the eggs with the farmers with the real eggs. They oh real. The videos is up about farmers. They didn't. They got so many eggs they throwing away because the people not buying them, and farmers. So many farmers went out of business, committed suicide, lost their land because they got to use the GMO product that they giving them, and a lot of them refuse to do so because it fucks up the animals and all of that and their whole land. You know what I'm saying? They saying some wild shit behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, bro. Let me shake this up. Hey, boy.
It's definitely crazy though, because everybody is moving absurdly zesty. Like it's definitely different. Like the Jones is more masculine. Like I'm fucking with this joint from up top. She cool as hell. I'm definitely gonna fuck the shit out of her and all that there. You feel me? But like, but she got a decent balance where it's not too masculine. But I noticed the difference. Like she cool as hell, right? But at the same time, when I stroll that block that she from, it's 30 niggas getting zest. It's 30 niggas getting sturdy, trying to push $10 apes on niggas. No Johns around, hip rocking and shit. The hip rocking is crazy. The music is crazy. It's the music. The music is making these niggas mad zesty.
Man, crazy, bro. Crazy. They out here living in their feminine energy more than ever before. You know what I'm saying? And it's acceptable. And if you don't accept it, then you the weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
Then you the weirdo. You know what I'm saying? You the clown. You the nut. You the nut. Something the matter with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, what? Like, how's something the matter with me? Nigga? Like,
Ready for the
yeah,
throw
bro.
the fuck down the whole time. Yeah, ready
Like,
for some.
it's time to go. It's time to get busy. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that shit is hilarious, bro. I got the apron and everything. Oh shit, Brody froze up. I saw in the chat too, Trap Buddha, send that beat through. I got you, bro. I'm with whatever. I got more. I got so much shit in the tuck, bro. I got music on the way. The music bag is crazy. And we battling on the gates March 18th,
Damn,
possibly
that
the
shit
19th.
kicked me out. That
Oh,
shit,
you back, you back.
yeah, I'm like, damn, what the fuck going on? Like, I gotta reload, I gotta upload the other video too. I don't know if I'm even big. That was some good content on it. Hopefully, it'll let us upload it.
It was on the page.
Yeah. He's zesty ass nigga like the boy. He came up here, bro. That was a nigga, bro. Like, I'm
And the
happy I
nigga
ain't
new
hopping
name
my
is
bag.
Zesty Edwards.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm happy I ain't hopping my bag and start saying shit back. That would have been a bad drawing. Like,
Yeah, yo, I was waiting too because I'm like, I've seen that name before. They said something about one of my battles. I think that's the nigga. And then you just hit the thank you and kept it pushing. I was like, my nigga.
Yo. What? Damn, boy. It's
Yo.
insane. To be able to just, like, look at me, yo. Like, I'll look like something the matter with me, bro, which it is. But, like, why would you even feel safe to even say that to me? The new time we in.
Nah, man. This shit is definitely super duper different, bro. But I think, honestly, this shit gets so deep, there's so many different points of attack, bro. Like, for me, I'm young. I'm still a little young. You feel me? I feel like an old nigga, but I'm kind of young. I feel like I got to witness the transitioning period, like the last steps of what's making these niggas so soft, like participation trophies, like
Yep.
shit like that, little nuanced things to throw in there and make niggas soft. Like they start with the hard shit, like tough niggas like football. They started making that shit soft. You can't hit niggas a certain way. You can't do this. You can't do that. We're gonna give
Boxing.
everybody a trophy. Everybody wins. There's no winners. There's no losers. There's only learners. All that little weak shit. It's like all over the place. There's been a certain attack on the minds of niggas. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
weird. And it hasn't brought us any closer. It's just the exact same shit on the other side. It's not like it brought us to a mutual understanding where the women become a little more masculine, the men a little bit more feminine to understand each other. It's like
Uh-huh.
niggas just switch sides. And it's weird.
Crazy,
It
bro.
doesn't feel natural.
It's not. It's against biology. You know what I mean? Against everything, bro. That's the part about it. The way you just break it down is perfect though. And I'm a little older than you, so I seen this shit do a whole 180. Like back in the day, like I said, if you was ugly, rather female or man, your parents or your grandparents, aunts and uncles was telling you that as you was coming up. Everybody wasn't perfect. If you was an ugly asshole, like your grandma would tell you, like, yo, you gonna have to you better learn how to cook and you gonna have to know how to do this, this, and this. Because your look ain't gonna get you there, baby. And they tell the niggas, they tell the men, you better work your ass off because you one ugly motherfucker. That's the only way you're gonna be able to get some pussy or some female attention. Now, everybody fucking changed and shit like that, man. Get out of here, man. Ain't nobody colluding,
Yeah.
it's only winning. Like, huh,
And
no,
it's
you
like
lost.
niggas love nigga, like everybody loves nigga culture so much, but they don't adapt the parts that make us what we are. Like everybody
Mm-hmm.
come up roasting, everybody come up fighting. Like that shit is a part of growing up where you grow up and then from that point, once you get a certain age, bro, life is life. You roll with the punches. You can thug it out. Don't nothing bother you. Now we got terms like bullying. That shit hit for me like narcissist and misogynist hit for you like bully. I can't get bullied. I can't even respect the nigga that's bullyable. Like that's crazy to me.
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's what I tell my kids. Like, bro, we not on that. We not accepting that. Now, man, you are who you are. Bro, I had to. My mom made me fight. If I ain't want to
Facts.
fight, bro, when I didn't want to fight, smack me on my head. Get the fuck out there right now. You ain't coming in this house until this shit is done and over with. I was scared as shit, but guess what? I
It
had to
happened.
do it.
Yep.
And at the end of it, it wasn't that bad. Rather I lost or won. And the main part about it was the lack of heart. After the heart got there, it's like, what the fuck, man? Nobody could tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? If I lose something in life, I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna do this and that. Niggas is soft nowadays.
Yeah, nah, this shit's so weird, man. Like it's crazy, bro. It's like, I don't even know how to like, man. Like I wasn't even around before, and I just feel like shit is different. Like I be feeling like I'm like 40, like back in my day. Like
Back in my days, it wasn't like this. You know
I
what I mean?
remember, like, yo, this shit different.
Niggas don't even know nothing about a house phone.
Yo,
That's how you know we in a different town. Niggas say a house phone. What's that? That's when you know it's a different town. They say a house phone. What is a house phone? I'm like, the drums used to be in the house.
and I think like shit like drill music fuck niggas over too, cause like a lot of niggas not really from that, so they don't understand certain implications and shit. So they just rocking with some shit that they don't get. Like for a nigga that's in the streets, like I'm not a street nigga. I just have a certain level of, I just understand certain shit, right? I grew up in
Uh-huh.
certain environments where I have an understanding, which is why I'm not a street nigga, because I've been in certain situations where it's like you can hear a
Yep.
nigga as a fan and not been in that shit. You can hear a nigga say how they don't trust bitches and all that shit, and you adapt that in your regular everyday suburban life when it's a difference. Niggas will get backdoored, niggas will get set up. Niggas have seen niggas die behind that shit. You don't understand that. So now you just on some I ride with my niggas. Now y'all all just hip rocking and shit with no girls around. Like you know what I'm saying? Like little
Don't
shit
even,
like that.
damn, that's crazy how you broke that. That's crazy. And that's how it goes. And that's a fact. It's a whole sausage party for no reason. Now, no motherfucking body in there ever had beef in their life, and they just adapting what they hearing in a motherfucking song because they influenced by somebody that make drill music. Now, look at the party.
Niggas hitting this and shit together. Jaunts in the back with a cup in their hand, watching niggas like they got ass and shit. Like that shit crazy.
That's crazy. Drill music definitely fucked up a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? This is the group of dumbest niggas ever. Like, especially in Philly, Chicago, anywhere, all these young niggas really going to go do shit and then the next day making a song about it in detail. You gotta be the dumbest nigga I know, especially after seeing the niggas that influenced you to do this shit get locked up.
Yeah.
It's not that much not caring the world. Bro, wanting clout and wanting to be known is dangerous. As long as a nigga get 15 minutes of fame, 5 minutes of fame, a nigga would throw it all away to be on that TV.
And that's never been the way. Like you can, even if you like, you've never been involved, you don't know nobody that used to hustle. Cause I grew up with hustlers, so like I know the little shit. Like one of my only conversations before I was 17, I got from my dad was him really talking to me. The only conversation I ever remember, that nigga sat me down and was like, "How much money you got?" And I told him, I'm like 4 or 5 years old, and I told him I got like $3, $5 on me, something, or like you know what I'm saying, something like that. And he got mad. He was like, "Nigga, don't you ever tell nobody what you got? Not me, not nobody. No matter if somebody asks you, you don't got nothing. You never let nobody know too much of your business." Da 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 type shit. And that shit stuck with me. It was some
Damn.
small shit, but that shit big because it's really that's how you get set up. Doing too much. That shit's in all the gangster movies when niggas start buying the fancy coats and doing too much. Now the fans on you. Attention is not conducive to success in that type of lifestyle. You don't want no attention. You don't want no eyes on you. Them niggas don't like taking pictures and shit like that. But niggas is going live and niggas is on Instagram and like, moving backwards.
That's fact. Bro, there's so many videos up of niggas doing drills and drive-bys live on Facebook. On Facebook, shooting. Yeah. I just think that. I'm like,
For what?
damn.
For what?
And niggas co-signing behavior though. Like niggas co-signing somehow, some way. Even the ones that don't speak on it, speak about it, that means you co-sign it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't say nothing, that means you agree.
I never like taking pictures. I barely do that shit. I be fucking with the Johns or whatever. They be wanting to see pictures and shit, so I'm trying to adapt. But I don't like that shit. I don't even like cameras for real. That's why the battle rap shit is kind of like, it's a
Bro, it
little
took you about
iffy
2
for me.
years. It took you not even Friday Night Fight. After that, sometime last year, he just took the mask off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that was just because goddamn everybody wear it. Like it's not even like I wanted to. It's just like I don't want to be like these niggas, so fuck it. It's gonna go how it's gonna go, but it's like, yeah, I don't like that shit.
Niggas in Friday Night Fights don't even know what you look like. In the group chat.
Math Hoffa. Like
Yep. The first time Abysmal saw you was at that event. He was on Friday Night Fights. That's crazy, bro. Yeah. Damn. Math Hoffa. Did you see the situation with Math?
And Charleston White?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you get your take first. I ain't gonna lie though, I like Charleston White.
Yeah, I fuck with Charleston White. I guess on a moral level, I wouldn't take it there. I think he went, you know what I'm saying, he went somewhere, didn't have to go at all. But I think that's his thing. So I think once you know that about a nigga, you just don't engage with that type of nigga.
That's my thing right there. I'm like, it had to start from Math had to start it, I believe.
Somebody said something about him on his channel, and he went in depth about how he don't fuck with him or some shit like that. But I think Math kind of wanted that or whatever, because he gotta have, because you would have to know, like you would have to know.
Mm-hmm. If you don't fuck with an individual and you never met him, then how
certain shit you do talk about, I get it, especially with the podcast, with media and shit. But that nigga has an extensive history of taking shit entirely too far. Like you already know that nigga just don't give a fuck. Like I wouldn't even, unless it's man to man in person, eye to eye. I'm not really like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going in depth about that nigga because he different. He moving a little different. Them snitch niggas, them telling niggas and shit, leave them niggas alone. Like we do not engage because he'll die out. His whole existence is off of niggas responding. He been doing this shit. He was talking about all type of crazy shit before he got on. Now I know he do different shit in real life, but as the character, as the media presence, that's his whole infrastructure. That's his business model.
I learned a lot off him from the internet, how to play the internet to a certain extent with my own twist, I guess. I'm gonna start implementing that shit in there. And I'm gonna take a drizzle of somebody else, which I'm not gonna say their name because of morality reasons. I don't want niggas to say.
I already know too. I already know.
Yeah, and I'm gonna combine those joints with my shit and do what I do. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Fuck it.
But for me, I like to look at shit like, I try to approach everything the same way. I just be myself. Like me coming into battle rap as a nigga named me itself, it hits a certain way. So I do that with everything. Like there's a culture of niggas doing too much. So for me, it's just as effective for me to not do nothing but what the fuck I want to do. And I feel like it's going to end up panning out because I'll have an organic fan base. I'm not going to have no fleeting set of supporters and people. It's going to be people that have watched me develop and want to see me progress because they fuck with who I am. Not, okay, I got to do this to get on and get this amount of viewers. And then now I got to figure out the next step. Because there's a lot of niggas with a bunch of views and no equity, no money, no nothing. They just a nigga like, hey, I wonder what happened to that one nigga. I used to watch all them shit. That's not,
Yep.
I don't want that.
I peeped that when I came into battle rap, especially. I was like, damn. I thought certain individuals living a certain way, but
Not at
like
all.
that.
At all. Especially once you start getting in rooms, you look a nigga in his eyes and it's just like, no, I can already tell you lying. Your whole persona is a lie. Perfect heaven.
Mm-hmm. And that was a disappointment. But that's my fault for believing it.
See, for me, it was the exact opposite of a disappointment. It made me excited because I like, oh, this shit's sweet. I'm like, okay. Once I saw that, once I seen a couple niggas face to face, I'm like, oh no, these niggas don't have it for real. That's why these niggas is under contracts. That's why these niggas, oh, I could take this way further than they could take it.
That's a fact right there, bro. I did get a drift to that because I was like, damn, like they capping. And the same shit you just said. Crazy though. Well,
that's why your shit hit, bro. Like you don't even, and you get crazier and crazier every time. Like you are advancing more as a writer. But even before that, you don't gotta say too much because your whole vibe give off a different vibe than most of these niggas because these niggas gotta try to be something. They gotta try to push this image and try to force niggas to believe they did X, Y, and Z. You could say one line that's just gonna hit more. You can look at a nigga a certain way. You can make you should be a shit like the little shit hit because it's more genuine. It's like, oh no, I know this nigga done got there. You know, so like,
That's a fact, bro. And that's the part I enjoy about it. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I definitely love this shit, bro.
Yeah, this shit is a little even more fun than I thought it would be. It's weird, but I definitely enjoy it. And I know I'm gonna have a place in this. By the time I'm going, I feel like my name gonna mean something. Like I feel like some niggas gonna feel away when something happened to me one day. You know what I'm saying? I'm willing this no time soon. But I feel like it's gonna matter. You know what I mean? Cause I'm not out here perping the niggas.
Yep, ain't no need. I'm saying we be ourselves. And niggas gonna fuck with that.
Like Abysmal. Abysmal talk all crazy, whatever. When I seen him in his face and looked him in his eyes, bro, I already knew what time he was on. It's not the same time that I'm on. And I'm not no fake, I'm not no tough nigga, I'm not no street nigga, no gangster, none of that. But I'm very respectful. And with that being that respectful, I expect a certain level of respect. Cause I'm not gonna come to niggas and move a certain way. So you know what I'm saying? But when I seen that, I'm like, okay, nah, this nigga don't have it. And it's a lot of that. Cause he didn't even have no type of nothing in his face, in his eyes, and his nothing that was like, okay, he ready to go where I'm willing to go with this shit. Or like, okay, if shit go left, he gonna be right with me. Like, nah, there's none of that. There's none of that. He was just hoping I stayed cool. And it's like, I mean, I am cool because it's just battle rap. Like, it's not that deep, but you was talking crazy. And I told you was gonna have to stand on that, and you didn't. I was respectful to you on the phone. I would have been way more different in person because I'm not. What I look like texting a nigga aggressively? What do I look like trying to cuss a nigga out? You know what I mean? It's unnecessary. When niggas go through certain shit, you understand, bro. It's not a lot of this shit is not worth it. When you see niggas die before they even get to a certain age and shit, like, bro, why would you want to like force the issue? There's no need
at all. But individuals ain't never been through nothing. That's why this shit split up the way it actually did split up. You know what I'm saying? Individuals fuck with who they fuck with. You know what I'm saying? And you only can fuck with people who you like.
I think too, the attack on religion has a lot to do with this current state of how everybody is. Because regardless of what you believe in, niggas need structure. Niggas need some form of structure, some set of morals. Like I believe in what I believe in, and I stand on that, which is why I carry myself how I carry myself. I show respect. I got love for people. I value life. That shit means something to me. I value the shit that I be around. I don't treat niggas all crazy. I don't treat the women in my life crazy. No
Yep.
matter what's going on, they all fuck with me. I can fuck my ex right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's because I move a certain way. But I'm not like, it's not like that. A lot of niggas don't have no kind of moral compass. Niggas is willing to do anything for anything. And they don't even have thought with it. Like you said earlier, you made a great point, bro, when you was talking about being competent and dangerous. Niggas is just trying to be dangerous.
Yep.
And they lose all that competence is out the window. It's just double dangerous because they not dangerous for real, which makes them more scary because they willing to go somewhere to prove a point that somebody who really is about that is not always willing to go because they know they got to pick their spots.
Yep. And that's the part where confusion coming in. People don't understand how to technically break that down the way like what you just said. Like they don't know how to unpack that part right there. And people will look at that and still think after it's done, if it goes to the extreme, it's in reverse. When really it's not. You know what I'm saying? And that person is just a true bitch.
Yeah.
And this person is actually trying to think. Like I catch myself, I'm that person. I catch myself thinking for me and other individuals, especially in those type of situations, because it's like I already thought about something. I do not like coming into a situation or having, if I got a problem, I got a solution. If I don't got a solution, then I don't got a problem because I need a solution and I need it to be a positive solution, something that's going to get me to the next day. Other than that, what the fuck I got a problem for, bro? Huh? This is where the ball stopped right here. We're going to drop the ball and call it a wrap. Turn around, man.
And niggas don't have that. It's too much ego and shit for no reason. Like,
Yeah.
even with the clout shit, bro, like competent and dangerous. Niggas is getting a bunch of views with no plan. Then you get a million views, you not getting no money off of that shit. You not doing nothing. You just a nigga that nigga seen because you just dangerous with no competence. You just view heavy. You just clout heavy with no plan of progression. That's why nigga, even in the battle rap shit, niggas sucking dick because they think a nigga got a spot when that nigga didn't even have a spot. That nigga's finessing to try to bring people in. You know what I mean? Trying to reel people into this illusion. Now you just a part of that. You're gonna be looking stupid down the road because you're not thinking. You thinking that you got it all figured out.
Yep. I had a nigga tell me I better join this or that or this or that. Like, what? You believe in that individual that much? You willing to walk through those Diddy doors?
Yeah, yeah. And that is not happening. I'll beat shit down Diddy leg. Oh God, I'd never sign no contract with that nigga. And you're not finna, I'm not getting Lil Wayne. I'm not kissing a nigga in the mouth for a spot. I'm not, none of that. It's not going. Me stand for morals before everything. If that shit don't fit my moral compass, I'm not with it. I'll find another way to it.
These niggas is weird. Like,
it's sad. It's sad as hell. I feel for the women in that regard because it's a lot of just males. It's not enough men. It's a lot of just niggas that just is built like men, but they don't have the mental capacity to really be a man or be a leader.
Yep. Just because you got a dick between your legs and you got testosterone and you're a man in a physical form, don't really mean you're a man, bro.
Yeah, that shit is a whole different set of things right there. It's a set of values. It's little shit that's huge.
Yep. Like, yo, man.
That's why I can't even be mad at some of these women because that shit work. Like, you out here finessing niggas low key, you getting your shit off of foot pictures and shit. You done made an empire off of niggas because niggas make that doable.
Yep, and I'm not.
So it's like, can I be mad at you or can I be mad at the niggas that's funding you?
Yep, you can never be mad at them for that. That's why I hate a sucker, bro. I hate a sucker ass nigga, man. Because they too dangerous. They out here fucking shit up. And they got this shit, the reason is the way it is because of a sucker ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? After, if a female deal with a sucker, then after that deal with you, you're going to have a problem on your hands. And that's what it's a lot of stuff like that going on.
What they say, in abundance. In abundance. No, in a lot. Free serve. That shit is happening in a lot.
It's happening a lot. I mean, and then the good thing is this though, right? Sucker. Since you niggas want to be suckers, right? You niggas can be suckers and suck your way to the top, right? But then niggas like us come along and somehow your program still get disrupted. You know what I mean? I pray that every sucker household get disrupted by a real nigga. Amen.
I was about to hit the amen, yo.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't wait to smack the shit out of somebody, man, in this battle rap shit, man. I ain't even gonna just, I don't want to bring negative energy, but I just want to smack the shit out of people, bro.
I'm praying it don't happen, man. I'm praying that. Cause I be feeling like, yo, one of these days, I'm gonna have to scrap one of these niggas, man. Like, if it gets to a certain point, like, I'm gonna end up beating somebody ass.
Yep.
And it's like, nah. I just be trying to play the back, play it cool. Yep. You got a more dangerous path, cause yo, you got a more dangerous path to walk than me in that regard. I'll definitely get that to you. I just be chilling. I'm creative. That's all I be trying to tell niggas. I'm a creative before anything. I don't care about none of the other shit.
Yep. I'm gonna still be the cool nigga at the same time or whatever the fuck they gonna be me at.
Yeah.
But I can see it. I can see it because the dynamics of what's accepted, what's not accepted, how people act, female tendencies in grown men. So that equals to things and in-person interactions, how those things will turn out. And the things that'll be said in person, I can just foresee an internet situation happening in person and these 5 fingers going across somebody's face. I'm gonna slide these 5 fingers across somebody's face like a note sliding across the teacher's desk to send it to the principal out.
It's all on my pad. What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
Yeah, might eat it later. You want it? Go ahead.
Yeah, my shit dying. Hold on one second.
My shit dying too. You do both.
Still hear me?
Yep. I could take a ride. I might take a ride. I want to take a ride. I don't know. It depends. Oh no, I'll talk to you when I get off the hill.
It's definitely wild, man. Like, all across the board. It's definitely super wild.
Uh-huh.
But I think it's the perfect time for niggas like us, man. It's the perfect time. It's a horrible time, but it's the perfect time for us to switch this shit the fuck up, like, and restore what they say, restore some order, because niggas is out of pocket out here. In the words of the famous Danny Lux. Cause shouts out to everybody in the chat that been tuned in with us, man. Shout out to Red, shout out to Teekster, 1010, Trap. That's all I can see right now. This YouTube joint a little different than the other joint. So I don't even know if niggas still been commenting or whatever. But I definitely enjoy these type of conversations, more like really talking about some shit completely just life based rather than like just straight battle rap shit. Cause it all tie in. All of this shit tie in together. And the more you get out into the world, you'll see that shit. Everything is pretty similar. That's why right now I'm been focused on trying to get to this money, get as much money as possible and shit like that. Cause that's where I feel like the focal point of control of the way niggas is living is at. Is money based. Niggas is making money off this shit. You can't have a bunch of leaders, bro. Cause then, how are you gonna make money off a bunch of leaders? Everybody want to be a boss. Everybody want to be Dame Dash. Nah, you gotta have these sneaky niggas in this bitch. You gotta have all these hoe ass niggas to set the precedent, so more niggas want to be hoe ass niggas because there's more money in that. It's more lucrative. Death is $1 trillion industry, easy, and that's probably an understatement. You know what I'm saying? Like, incarceration is $1 trillion industry. The separation of households, the division between man and woman is $1 trillion industry. These things is businesses. So it's like, I know for me as a person of morals, I struggle with the finance aspects of life. Like I'm intelligent. I get a lot of shit. I understand a lot of shit. I even see trends in business. I've caught a lot of shit that over the years, but it's still hard for me to fully like enthrall myself in that shit because I'm more of a creative human person. Like I'm even though I'm an alien like fuck, but I'm really like a person. Like I'm not like for me, like I had IRA, Vanguard and shit, but then I started looking into where that money go, and I understand. Okay, when I even though I'm making my bread, I was